If you feel like you need to change your diet to lose weight, you don't. In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what my client did to transform his physique. He got leaner, he got more confident without changing his diet. Also, without cutting out his favorite snacks. I'm going to be explaining every single detail right in this video. So stick with me. No time wasted. Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go. I know a lot of you guys are busy. You have work, you have life, you have dating, you have a lot of things going on. And the idea of trying to fix or change your diet is causing a lot of mental stress in your mind. So I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a backstory with my clients. So he is a medical student. He was working a 9 to 5, 8-hour shifts. He was also barely hitting 1K steps, which was quite diabolic. Because of his lifestyle, he was gaining weight without even realizing it. And what actually happened was I pissed him off. And I told him one day that his clothes don't fit right simply because of his body. Yes. I said it. I was quite brutal with my guy, but it was all from a place of love. So we went out for this shooting or casting thing. We were working together and they gave us these clothes. Mine actually looked okay because, you know, you can see. And I'm not even a cocky guy, but his did not look good at all. What then happened was I was like, yo, bro, like, why are you complaining? It's really the body that makes the dress. Being fit is the fit. And when I said that, he was pissed off. Quite interesting thing about this guy was, regardless of him being pissed off, he actually reached out to me to actually help him. I'm personally, because I told you, I said it from a place of love. I want to see bro improve. And I could see the fact that he was coping. He really was coping the fact that he was gaining weight. He reached out to me. I was really down to help my guy. Now it's time for me to actually drop how he actually changed his physique. Relax, stick with me. Okay, so the first thing we did was, I knew my guy was not going to be changing no freaking diet. So I kept his diet the same way. However, I knew that he had to be in a true deficit. I told you, bro was getting like 500 steps, 400 steps. So we had to tweak that. I also realized that we could actually make this fun. So how do we do that? So what I did was I told him that he should download an app. When he downloaded this app, it's called Steps app. I'm giving you guys a game, by the way. If you're not subbed to the channel, man, you're hurting my feelings. Back to the video. I was giving this guy, I was like, okay, good and fine. This Steps app, you're gonna download it. You're gonna be able to see my steps. So all you have to do every single day is try and either beat me or at least try and come close to it. And bro is a very competitive brother. Because low key, I knew he didn't start his transformation because he wanted to do it for his own self, because he was also starting to have health issues. Like he wasn't breathing properly. He had gone to the doctor. The doctor had told him that he should start exercising, but bro had not done none of that. But the moment I pissed him off, he wanted to prove a point to me and to every other person who had been telling him that he was gaining weight and that he did not look good with the weights he was gaining. He's competitive and he started just improving his steps every single time, trying to get AK steps. So what he typically would do is, after his shifts, so he had morning shifts and his shift would end typically around 4 p.m. I would see his steps the same way how it usually would be, below 1K. However, before 9 p.m., my guy would get 9 to 10K steps. Immediately when he started improving his steps, I knew that the next thing would be also having a consistent routine, because he's not going to lose weight if he's not training those muscles and pushing it to failure. So what we then did was simply, we implemented a structure. So that was push, pull, push, pull. I told him to do something entirely different, but bro was stubborn and I was like, you know what, I'm going to work with you based off on just the fact that you're still ready to work. So what we did was, he was doing a push-pull and a push-pull. He didn't want to do legs, and I was like, you know what? He was playing football. I allowed it because I was like, eventually he's going to start training legs. I also advise that you please train your legs, because your legs is where freaking testosterone is made. And the moment you start making testosterone, it would fuel everything else. So please make sure you're training legs. So the routine I'll tell you if you're listening to this video is upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. And that way you're going to be going to the gym about 4 times, because I won't entirely recommend a full body split. If that's what you want, fine. You can go to the gym 3 times. But I'll prefer an upper body, lower body, because it's a little bit less on your central nervous system and you don't have to stress too much. Most people think that it's all about your diet, and a diet is a very big component. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'll say it contributes to around 70% of your gains, but if your activity levels is in hell, oh my days, that is also a very big problem. So at least if you're someone who's watching this video and you want to drop weight fast, I would tell you, like, if you can increase your activity levels to above 10K steps every single day without even trying to change your diets, that in itself is actually going to drive you results. The beautiful thing about coaching my guy, and I think he's going to be able to say that, is I met him at his own point. I didn't push him to any extreme diet plans. Nah, we didn't do none of that. I pretty much met him at his own pace, like progressively overloading his own program. And that's one of the reasons why he had that kind of transformation. He had a transformation where it was low-key seamless. And every now and then, he always tells me how happy and how grateful he is that he made that transformation. He called me one of these days and he was so excited, like I could feel the energy on the phone. So hold up. So he was checking out this babe. He was like, he was gonna speak to her. Obviously, as you can tell, the confidence is coming. The confidence is being cooked properly. When he eventually approached her, because he's more confident, he approached her and she was telling him that, oh, if he didn't speak to her, she was gonna speak to him. So you can tell, bro is already starting to get that game. What was quite also interesting was she said that she liked his side profile because bro was dropping fat on his face. The jawline was starting to come in. The body was starting to come in as well. And I'm telling you guys, body game is a freaking real thing. So I'm telling you that once you make that body shift, things start shifting for you. It's a very beautiful thing when you start keeping promises to yourself as a man. And I'm not only on the P of, oh, you should only just lift weights. I believe that you should lift your life. Lifting weights in the gym should also translate to you lifting every other aspect of your lives. But what I'm trying to tell you is that when you can make that body shift, when you can make that transformation, I can assure you, you're going to know that there's a difference. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel like you trust yourself more. You're going to feel like you can actually start relying and depending on yourself more. And I can speak from this because I know the amount of work that I put in and how I actually work with my clients. So I literally just realized that I forgot to mention that my guy was actually around 214 pounds. And now he's down to 198, 195, around that range. And he's more confident. He's realizing people are starting to notice him a little bit different. He's realizing that every single thing about body game is facts. It's law. Lean is law, ladies and gentlemen. I've literally told you the things we did in this video. And for those who actually want to get the results themselves, you can actually do it on your own. But if you want speed, if you want to get that result ASAP, I'm going to tell you, like, book a call with the link and I'm going to work with you. I'm going to meet you where you are. I'm going to customize a program that fits your lifestyle.
This is my testimonial. I'm so grateful for meeting Great. Great is an amazing person, an amazing trainer. He will push you. He was the first person that when I wanted to start going to the gym, I reached out to him and he showed me what exactly to do. You get me? And exactly what he told me the first day I followed, the results are there. You know, he's an amazing person. He will keep pushing you to reach your best, you know. Sometimes it's almost like he's pushing you like you're his own family, you know, and that's amazing because even when you don't want to show up or you believe that you've reached your goal already, he will keep pushing you. That's really the best thing. His work ethic is unmatched. He keeps showing up and he's very passionate about what he does. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. Keep being the amazing personal trainer and fitness coach that you are.
The reason why I keep on talking about my coaching abilities is because I'm confident that I can actually get you the results you desire and you need. And that's literally the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to still speak with me, book a call with the link. I'm going to tell you guys, always try and keep on improving. Always try and keep on seeking pay. Sub to the channel, by the way. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Smash that subscribe button. And till the next video, peace.